Kevin's favorite actress, he finally got a chance to direct in Zack and Mira make a porno, Katie Morgan. Was she an old girlfriend of yours in New Jersey?
She wasn't a girlfriend from Jersey. I had fun with her though. She made the part that I had with her very easy, where I was, as much as I like to pretend to hump things, or
things?
Or I'm saying they get the air and stuff, like, you know.
That was a fucking weird Freudian slip. Like, as much as I like to fuck things. What, 8 human?
Well, because no, I'm saying because we didn't really have sex, it was like pretend, so I was technically humping the air.
But you weren't, I mean, you were technically, there was no penetration, but I swear to you, like, I'm sitting off camera, and there's Jason standing behind Katie Morgan, and, like, we're making a ridiculous porn scene, so it's over-the-top sex, and he's just pounding away. I mean, the only thing that's separating them from, like, having a fucking child is, like, this tiny piece of cloth. That's it. But I was looking at it at one point going, he's naked, she's naked. From here, it looks like they're having sex. And everyone around them is bored. This is exactly like an adult film. I did an interview in San Diego Comic-Con just fucking recently. And at the end of the interview, it was Yahoo. They were like, hey, is Ben Affleck coming? Because they were like, is Batman going to be here at San Diego Comic-Con? And I was like, I seriously didn't know. I was like, I have no idea, man. I wish I knew. And he's like, you don't know? You're friends with him. I was like, we don't really hang out anymore. I was like, that guy's married and his wife don't like me. Which is a joke I've been telling for 10 fucking years, okay? And I was like, so I don't know if he's here or not like that. So, and I even added more. I was like, his wife don't like me. I said, but to be honest, he probably don't like me at this point either, because I'm kind of like, if he was Jimmy Carter, I'm his Billy Carter, you know? And a lot of people on Twitter were like, you never made Billy Bear here, you're no Billy Carter and shit like that. So I made a joke, utter joke. Next day on fucking line, Jennifer Garner broke up Ben Affleck and Kev Smith romance. So says Kevin Smith. And it got fucking carried as a news item. And like Entertainment Tonight did a piece, and they're like, did Jen Garner break up a bromance 20 years old and shit? So now at this point, like, I don't want to be like, well, Katie Morgan is a good friend of ours, because they'll be like, Smith and Morgan having an affair with Garner and Affleck. I normally leave those names out because I get trouble. But Katie Morgan we met through auditions. Like, honestly, it wasn't even an audition process. I was looking online at YouTube clips. It wasn't even porno clips. But I entered porno actors because they generally don't put nudity up on YouTube. And I entered porno actresses who can act. And it's crazy that it's so specific. You will find that on YouTube. And there was a clip of Katie Morgan. I didn't know her word from porn or anything like that. Because I don't watch professional porn. I love amateur shit. I don't want to see people in makeup and shit. I want to see like 3 adults in Jamaica going like, we're on vacation. Oh, that's not good. That's dirty, man. Like, what's the safe word? You know? So generally, I don't watch, like, you know, produced pornography, but there she is in a clip for something, and it was the acting part of the porno, and she was really fucking good. So I was like, let's reach out and get this Katie Morgan person to come in. She came in, we put her in Zack and Mira and stuff, had a great time with her, she's wonderful. But a friend of ours, and this is crazy, man, like, this is the weird small world that it became. We met this dude, Jim Jackman, while we were working on Degrassi, The Next Generation up in Canada. I was a huge Degrassi fan. I was able to get us onto the show playing ourselves, creeping out Canadian kids. So we're on the show, and there's a guy there, Jim Jackman, great dude, who becomes friend. We become friends with him, hang out with him, not just on that show. He comes down to the States and stuff like that. His mom had just passed away, and he called me up cold, and he was just like, this is the weirdest thing I've ever asked anybody, but I don't know what to do with the rest of my life, so can I come hang out on your movie set? And I was like, fuck yeah, man, come hang out, come see the movie, man. Like, who knows, maybe we'll get you a job on a movie or something. He goes, I don't need to work, you know, I just want to unplug from my life and go into the fantasy world. I was a fan, come to Zack and Mira. So he comes to Zack and Mira and whatnot, and he drives around to set. He becomes like a helper for us and stuff like that, a second assistant. Great fucking guy, because he's got great producerial managerial skills. While he's there, he starts hanging out with Katie Morgan. They like to smoke weed, play video games together. Whole movie, they spend time in his room and then her room, smoking, playing video games. And I was like, Jack, man, you hanging out with Katie Morgan? What's up, man? And he's like, no, we're just friends. We like to smoke weed, play Xbox and shit. I was like, right on. Movie ended. They're still buddies and whatnot. I guess it was a month after the movie ended. He went to visit her, he came down from Canada to visit her. She was in Vegas, and they hooked up. And so like 2 months later, they were like, hey, can you officiate at our wedding? So I was like, holy shit. Now, Zack and Mira like didn't turn out as well. I love the movie. It only made like $30 million or something like that. I mean, it was like a $20 million movie, so I wish it had done more. I thought Seth was great in it, Elizabeth Banks was great in it. But marketing, whatever reason, the idea, I mean, was we just saw the sex tape stuff. Nobody, walked away scarred from it. I was real worried that I'd ruined Seth Rogen's career. When he got started, I was like, they're never going to let me back in Canada. But he's done very, very well since that movie. But the person who made out the absolute fucking best from Zack and Miri is Jim Jackman. And he walked away married to Katie Morgan. They're still together.